Hey guys, welcome to this week's team call. It is November the 3rd, so we are in the second month of this last quarter. And if you didn't make it to Super Saturday, it was amazing. I had the chance to go to Dallas, which had Carl Deichler, Joel and Jericho. I know I posted the link or I shared the live video in the team group or the team page of Carl speaking, and he gave really good advice for the last part of this year. So if you didn't watch that yet, I highly recommend it. It was just really fun to get a live workout in with Joel and Jericho themselves, creators of Core to Force. I love this program. I did it today now that it's unlocked on my Beachbody On Demand, and I was working up a sweat only like one round in, like after the warm up. So I'm going to be sore tomorrow. But now that we are in November, last month has passed, so you don't need to focus on whatever you did last month. That's done and gone. So that's what I was trying to say. But it's time to move forward. If you're looking to reach Success Club this month, then you need to be reaching out to a lot of people. Use Core to Force as leverage if you have not already ordered it yet. I highly recommend doing it so that you can share about the program. Our group will be starting on November the 14th. And doing that, just sharing what your thoughts are, honest feedback about the program, what you love about it, what you struggle with, in doing it, and how excited you are about it. And other people are going to start asking you about it. And they're going to want to do this new program with you. Posting with a purpose is the topic for tonight. And I want to talk about this because I know a lot of you struggle with posting. I was the same way. I hardly ever posted. I think I did a team call about similar to this about a year ago. But I thought I'd kind of give an updated version for everyone who was not with me last year. And posting with a purpose. You want to be trying to post 3 to 5 times a day. And that's just so that you're continually in the news feed, you're giving good content, and you're sharing your journey. So with that, when you're posting, you're doing what's called attraction marketing. You're not trying to sell people. You're posting to share your journey and helping people. So whether that's free, a free recipe, a free tip, some free motivation for someone, that's how you're building trust with people. And that's attraction marketing, because you're sharing your journey and you're in return going to attract those that relate to you. So I don't try and be someone else. I became a coach, but what I love most about it is I can still be myself. I can share my journey. I don't have to share someone else's journey in order to succeed, and I don't have to uphold another company's standards. I get to be myself and, share what I am doing, what's working for me, and people can, people are attracted to that. My same struggles, my, same goals that I have, people are wanting the same things. So that's how I have attracted people to, for me to help them, is because I am going through it myself, and I whatever I've been able to achieve, they are wanting to achieve as well. So you're basically just promoting yourself. You're just sharing your journey, who you are, your personality, what your hobbies are, what your likes, what your dislikes are. And that's basically all you're doing. So you don't want to overthink posting. Posting is not something, I've been there where I overthink and I'm like, what should I post right now? When something as simple as just a picture of me smiling and what I'm thinking at that moment. And yes, you don't want to be very negative, because then again, if you're being negative and you're posting negative things all the time, then you're only going to attract people who are also negative. So you're going to, that's why personal development is crucial, because it helps to keep you in a positive mindset for you to work towards your goals that you are trying to develop, and help you develop the mindset to achieve them. So I want you to envision this. If you go to, a page on Facebook or an Instagram, and you come to a healthy recipe, something that you like to eat. For me, I'm going to use Pinterest kind of as an example, but I tend to scroll on Pinterest a lot for recipes, for quotes that I can share within my groups. And, imagine yourself coming to a page where you see a recipe for, Southwest cauliflower, because I made that recently. And then you keep scrolling down on that same page, and then you come across this person and who shared that same recipe, and then they're sharing about how they are, living a healthy lifestyle when they don't have much extra time. Maybe they have a family of, a couple kids, and they're married, and, their time is limited, but they're still making a healthy lifestyle out of that. And then you scroll down even farther, and, maybe on the weekend they went to a vacation spot and they took a cooler of healthy choices and healthy meals while they were on vacation so that they could stay on track with their nutrition. And then you scroll down even farther for the fourth post, and you see a sweaty selfie of this person, and part of her story in overcoming, say binge eating, for instance. So as you're going through and say I relate to that person, I'm going to want to follow that person because they have, the same struggles, or they have things that I wish or that I want to get better at doing, going on vacation and prepping ahead of time, or living that healthy lifestyle, or overcoming binge eating. So I'm going to follow that person. And that's really what attraction marketing is you are sharing tidbits of your story. There's a term called breadcrumbing. So you're not sharing your whole story in one long post, but it's sharing little bits and pieces of your story along the way. So, those 3 to 5 posts, you can share, 3 to 5 different things every day. And it doesn't have to be very elaborate or anything like that. Every post doesn't have to be long, but you're just sharing little bits and pieces. And then you're wanting to relate to people that are just like you. So I always ask myself this question, like, where was I before I started as a coach, or at the beginning of my journey? How did I feel? Where was I at mentally then? What did I struggle with? What did I not think that I could accomplish? Things like that. So where was I at in the beginning of my journey? And I have wrote this down somewhere. I believe it's in my notebook here, but I write that down so that I can come back to that, or I just ask myself that question. And so those are things, a transformation does not have to be a physical transformation. So when you're sharing your journey, think about where you were before you decided to become a coach and start your journey, and where are you now? Maybe you're a more happier person. Maybe you are becoming financially free. Maybe you are getting that physical transformation. Whatever it is, share that. It doesn't have to be a side-by-side picture. Danielle Natoni, she doesn't have a physical transformation, but yet she is a very successful coach because she shares what she struggled with before and how she has overcome that now. Let's see. And you want to share knowledge and info that you have that keeps people coming back for more. So it could be the smallest thing, like it doesn't even have to relate to Beachbody. I know that, for me, I like crafts. I like to make food. So I will share, some easy, simple recipes that I like, because I don't like overcomplicated recipes that are easy to share with other people, things that I've made to keep myself on track. And it's just free stuff. So the same with an abs and spots group that you have access to in the team page as well. The 7-day abs and spots group, that's free, a free gift basically for people to build that trust with and give them the knowledge to get started on their journey or get back on track. So that builds that relationship with that person. So you may want to grab a piece of paper and a pen, but when you're posting with a purpose, basically, I would ask yourself also this, what do you want to show others? You know, who are you wanting to attract to your business? Basically, people just like you. I mean, you're going to relate more to people who are just like you rather than someone that is not. So what do you want to show others? You know, maybe you want to show others how they can still live a healthy lifestyle, even if they're busy or they are a mom and they have, you know, 2 or 3 kids. You want to show them that. Then show them that, you know, how are you doing it? And then what can you offer for free to build trust with people, that so people know that you're not just trying to sell them something and that you're honestly there trying to help them. So for me, that's recipes and the free abs and squats group. Maybe for you, it's different. Maybe I could also offer free, like a free how-to on how to crochet or knit if I wanted to. And that has nothing to do with Beachbody, but it helps me to relate to people who also enjoy doing those things. Let's see. And think about your audience. You know, people tend to fall off on the weekends and, you know, they don't stay on track. So maybe I would share, you know, how I stay on track on the weekends, or maybe I splurge on the weekends. Maybe I'll share that too every once in a while, or how I don't go overboard or things like that. So think about your audience and who you are attracting, and you can post based on that. You know, when it comes to the weekend, maybe I'll share a healthy recipe. You know, people tend to shop for groceries on the weekend. So maybe they want that healthy recipe so they can get the ingredients to make that for the following week. Or maybe it's simple tips on how to meal prep. A lot of people, you know, have a lot of questions about meal prepping. So maybe that's something you can share. Let's see, the other one, or this is another question, but how do you get your workouts in every day? You know, maybe you're a morning person and you would rather get it in the morning rather than after you get off of work. Or maybe you're an evening person and you know, want to get it in after your kids go to bed. Whatever it is, show people that you're getting your workouts in regardless of what's going on in your day, because you are being proof that they can do it too. And being proof that it works, you know, you being consistent with drinking your shake and doing a program, you know, such as Core to Force now, following it from the beginning to the end, you're showing people that it works and it's working for you, and people are going to ask you questions about it. And then obviously be authentic, be you. Like I said, you don't have to be someone else. You know, share honestly how you're feeling. You know, at the beginning, I thought I needed to be like a top 10 coach, but I didn't have the mindset to do that. And I probably still don't. I'm still working on that. So I didn't need to, I would follow all these top coaches and I would try to post like them, but it wasn't me. So there's 100 different ways to post the same exact thing. So if you see a post that you really like from a top coach that you look up to, or any other coach, you know, take part of it and change it into your own words. You know, make it you. It doesn't have to be someone else, because honestly, if you're posting like one of the other coaches, then you're posting like them and you're going to attract people like them, but they aren't going to relate to you. So you're only doing yourself a disservice by doing that. And honestly, people buy you. They buy the product, but they're essentially buying you because they trust you and they want the same things that you have. So, and you're showing them that and leading them along that way. So you want to, you know, just share yourself because they are buying you, essentially, because you're selling yourself. And let's see. And then also just having the mindset of having an interest in helping others to succeed. Because if you're not helping others to succeed, or you're not wanting to see others succeed, then you're not going to be successful yourself. So you want to have the mindset of, I want to really help you. And if you have that mindset, then that's going to come across in your conversations. You know, people can sense whatever you are feeling. So if you're coming into a conversation, you're like, I just want this person to order a challenge pack. they're not going to order because they can already sense that you're just trying to sell them the challenge pack. But if you come into the conversation and like you genuinely want to try and help them, then they're going to know that, and how you speak to them is going to show how much you care about that person. So that's really all attraction marketing is just sharing your journey along the way, little bits and pieces, breadcrumbing it so that you can connect with others, relate to others, and from that you will build your audience. I started out with maybe like 400 to 500 friends, and now I'm up over 2,400 friends on Facebook. And yeah, I don't relate to every single one of those people. But eventually, I've had people delete me, I've had people block me, and it's because, one, they probably didn't relate to me anyway. So, I know that there's another coach out there for them that they will relate to. And two, maybe they just didn't understand what I was trying to help them with, and the value in it. So, don't get upset when someone says no. Usually it just means not right now. And, you and continually sharing, they are still watching. After someone says no half of the time, people are watching and they are still liking your post even after they have said no, because now they want to know, are you just saying that to me in a message or do you really mean it? So they'll be watching your page and seeing, if it really is working for you. They want to see it for themselves. So other than that, that was all I had about posting with a purpose and attraction marketing. As always, if you have any questions, let me know, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye, guys.